Oh, hey, he's back.
How you doing?
It's a long way to get water
And
in your apartment.
you have a very booming voice. That's why
Oh,
I could hear you. Like, where is Seytonic on the other end of the apartment?
but the audio is good.
Is it?
Is I'm asking if my audio is good.
Yeah. No, you sound good. You look
Okay,
very crisp. You have a very crisp image.
that's you don't.
You don't.
I don't know why though.
Uh, what are you using? Are you just
Um,
using webcam?
I'm using a fancy camera.
They see. I knew you had something set up. Like
You're
what
just
do you
using the
call it?
webcam.
Yes, I'm just on the C920. Sadly, so
Ah, okay.
just why I look a bit disheveled. But hey ho. Um,
Yeah. All right. So I guess we're live. Where do we start? What do we talk
That's
about?
a good question. I
We
mean,
didn't really have time to
for this show, I
prepare.
was hoping for some kind of direction. I mean, let me try and find it on here so I can at least follow along with the
What
chat
you have notes.
notes,
Or what do you mean? Follow along.
as in see what people are saying in the live chat.
Wait, don't you see it in on the website on the
No,
side? No?
it's
Oh,
decidedly empty.
oh.
Um,
That's unfortunate.
oh,
I see
oh,
everything.
oh, hang on. I just made the screen a bit bigger and it appeared.
Okay.
There we go. Excellent. Um, let me put it on Instagram for I'm live and populate the chats a bit.
Get some more people in here.
Indeed. Ooh. How do I do that?
Someone is asking if you can de-off beacon and probe in 5G.
Um, no. Like 5G or 5 GHz 5G because
If, I get these comments a lot, like people saying 5G. I think they mean 5 gigahertz. It's still confusing to me every time. Yeah, you can. You just need equipment that can do it and have the right software. I made a tutorial on de-offing 5 gigahertz with a Raspberry Pi. And I think MDK4, which I used as a software, can also send beacons and probe requests.
well, you've got a video on that. I was too scared, so I
Yeah,
deleted mine. Sadly.
it's I also made a blog post about it, and it's the single most clicked blog
Oh
post. Yeah, by
yeah, no,
far.
my video had like a couple million views, I think. But I'm live! Exclamation mark. Arrow. Well, I mean, this is a good learning experience for how to be like organized in the future, I guess.
Yeah, I mean that's. I guess we can say that we are trying out a lot of stuff right now with
Yeah.
the whole live stream setup and just see how it goes. And if it's good, like if you like it, then we would do this regularly, maybe every 2 weeks, maybe once a month. Yeah.
I mean, I suppose we could call this like a technical test.
I guess. But you can also ask questions, or we can talk about stuff. For example, oh wait, no, before we go into any topic, someone is saying that you should fix Malduino
Oh,
W shipping to
yeah.
India.
I was going to say. So wait, what's wrong with Malduino W? Malduino W shipping to India?
I
As
don't
far as
know.
I'm aware, where's my mouse? Here's my mouse. It should be working just fine. Oh no, no. Hang on. I might have disabled it because too many orders were going missing. Actually, which is a pain. I mean, this is the biggest problem with selling stuff on the internet is that a good portion of stuff to certain countries just goes missing. So, like the Middle East, India, it's just a bit of a shit show. Like, for example, like one thing I don't get about Indian addresses is it'll be like India at the bottom, but there'll be like a zip code, I guess, and a city. But then the first three lines of the address are like, take a right on this street, go down
Yeah.
alleyway, and second door on the left or something. And it's like, I don't trust this. So maybe that's why everything goes missing.
Yeah, I've had one request where someone wanted something. Well, I had multiple requests, but one guy that specifically sent me his address, and it looked super crazy. I think we sent him a sticker pack because he found a bug on our website. Um, yeah, but I didn't want to ship him any product because I'm not even sure if the sticker pack arrived because it's just crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is the problem with giveaways. Like, I always make them worldwide because I figure why not? But it's always the guy from like Pakistan that wins, and it's like, oh, he's never gonna get it. So, yeah.
See if I reply through this platform, does it? Oh yeah, nice. And it appears even as if I have written it. Nice. Okay, cool.
Ah, that's cool.
And
I don't have
I
that
can even
feature.
highlight a comment. So for example,
Oh,
this. Yeah, do you see it?
that's pretty cool. Wait, what is
Nice.
this restream? Okay, I gotta
Restream,
do this
yeah.
again. This looks very
Yeah.
pro.
I didn't want to I mean obviously you can do this with OBS and other tools,
Mm,
but
with
man, it's
difficulty.
such a pain to set everything up. And then you
Yeah.
want to change something and it just breaks easily or something goes wrong.
Mm. Type is
This
guy in
one,
chat says, "What's your favorite keyboard?"
my favorite keyboard. Oh, this one.
Oh, I
Yeah,
was trying to get my hands on one of those,
they
but
are
I don't think
nice.
they were
They're really
available.
nice. I like I like this type of keyboard. The keyboards you find in laptops, but laptops become so thin that these keyboards are just trash on most laptops. Um, yeah, but ThinkPad keyboards are like the best of the best, and so you can get them as an external one as well.
Is that in
That's really
German?
nice. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't find one in English. Maybe they're up now, but I could only find the old one.
the old one. There are two generations. I have
Mm,
I have both. The first one is micro USB only, and this one is wireless.
mm,
Yeah, you can even get them with a student discount, which is nice.
you can.
Yeah, you can get anything ThinkPad you can get with a student discount, or at least in
Mm.
Germany. I don't know how it works in other countries.
What is the student discount? Because ThinkPads are weird. I find like you go on there and the pricing, there's like 100 different options. And then you might randomly come across a discount code that gives you 30% off.
Yeah. So at least here in Germany, there are special education versions of ThinkPads that you can
Mm,
buy, and there are stores that sell them. Campus Point is one of the biggest, and so you can just go there and have a look at their ThinkPads, and they like you can filter for the educational version,
mm.
and yeah, so then you don't have all the options because they are pre-selected. Yeah.
I've never seen a ThinkPad in a shop in person. So it's online. For whatever reason, the stores in the UK just don't like them.
No, I don't think they're sold in consumer stores. I did see them in a store once, but only because I specifically looked up which store sells education version ThinkPads and drove there. But I think it wasn't really a shop. It was more like a company that supplies other companies with ThinkPads, and you can like go into their office, and they had like tables with the laptops there.
Mm.
It was a bit weird.
Let's see what the chat's saying. Is that a IKEA block?
Yes, yes, yes.
Let's see the shark.
Let's see the shark. Hello.
Wait, so these sharks are native
Beautiful.
to IKEA?
Yeah, they are super popular, and they were sold out for almost a year.
Hmm.
So you had a really hard time getting them. By now they are restocked. The thing is, we drove to IKEA like the second they had them in stock.
I'm going to
Yeah.
IKEA tomorrow, so I'll look out for them.
Oh, they're cool. They're big. Like,
Oh dear.
but they
Yeah, no,
could
I have no
use some more stuffing. They're a bit, like the. It's a bit.
Well, it's an IKEA version, right?
Yeah.
You didn't have to build it yourself, I hope.
True. Okay. Let me put him back.
Howdy, Spacehan. This one's for you. Can you give some insight on your new bad USB course, hacking course? And what other courses you are thinking about making in the future?
Man, this shark just won't sit. So I guess he just is laying there now. Yeah, I launched a course. I guess you have watched my video. I released the video 2 hours ago. Man, this was a huge freaking project. I started in November working on this, but with school, with university, was a bit difficult working on it. And yeah, I just finished it. I really like kind of rushed it now in the end, like getting it done, getting it out there, releasing it as soon as possible. And yeah, I did that because I want to work on new projects. Oh, I can show you some of that in a minute. But I also want to just see how does this course perform? How many people are interested? How many people buy it? Do they like it? Is this something my community is interested in? Um, and yeah, just see how it goes, because if it's received well, then I will, yeah, make a Wi-Fi hacking course. The thing with the Wi-Fi hacking course is that I'm kind of a perfectionist, and I want, if I do something on that topic, I want to do it right. And there's a lot to cover with Wi-Fi hacking. So if I get into that, if I do this online course, then I have to be sure that it's worth it, so to speak, and that I can financially survive until it's done.
I was just going to bring your course up just for reference, but I need to log in. And I have no idea what I
I
used.
think I made a caption for this. Have a look. Yeah, so you can go
Oh,
to learnbadeusb.com. By the way, Jhonti, have you seen my sales page?
I have. It's very sexy.
It's
Let me bring it up.
fancy, right? Yeah.
And I
So
like the domain there, learnbadusb.com.
yeah. We talked about this. I didn't use a Shopify page builder. The shark keeps running away in the background. I made a single page that was so much easier, so much faster to do, and then use buy buttons to go to Shopify. Can recommend.
I mean, Shopify is a bit of a shit show when it comes to making something custom. So probably the right choice.
I have to say it's still better than WooCommerce.
Oh yeah, I mean that pretty low bar though.
Yeah, I mean you can modify WordPress to a enormous extent, but it's super painful to do it.
Do you have any plan in doing another The Overwatch?
Oh man,
I was going to hide behind the mic at this point.
I don't make the Overwatch. Travis Lynn or D-Stike does that, so I guess you have to ask him.
What's your favorite The Overwatch?
My favorite.
Is it one with the laser or the buzzer?
God, stop triggering me. Probably the first one of the first versions, because the newer versions, like version 2, version 3, basically everything that has come out, these watches are getting bigger and bigger, but that's pretty much it. I don't need a buzzer, I don't need a laser. Yeah,
just a Diortha on the watch. That's
yeah,
what it was
but
meant to be initially.
I think you can get the small version still. I think it's like the light version or something.
Yeah, just be careful with the naming schemes if you do. If you do have a look on those.
Yeah, it's confusing. The naming scheme on DSEC products is confusing in general. Are you from Germany, Space Soon? Yeah. How can you tell? Oh man, so many comments now. I lost track.
Oh, did we? I was going through them. This guy says he's planning to use Arch Linux. I mean, you had to tell us, didn't you?
I'm planning to use Arch Linux. You forgot the by the way.
Yeah, that's the most important bit.
Don't you already have a course on the Offer V3? Yes. Cody made it though. It's Cody's course. I am in like 1 or 2 lessons. That's pretty much it. So yeah, I didn't really do much. And it's not, if I say I want to make a course about Wi-Fi hacking, it's not what I have in mind compared to this course, because I mean, if I do a Wi-Fi hacking course, then it should be covering the entire topic and not made for a specific tool. Obviously, if I have tools that help learn the topic, then I will include them. But you should still, yeah. If I do a course, then it should cover the entire topic and yeah, not just focus on the Offer V3.
Oh, okay. Jose or Joe, I don't know how you pronounce that. You made an interview on your channel with the Red Bandits. Have you thought of making any other interviews with any Ukrainian parties? That's a interesting question, because I did do an interview with Against the West, which their name is a bit kind of strange because it makes it sound like they are against the West, but they're a pro-Ukrainian group. I did an interview with them. However, some weird things happened. Like they kind of disappeared, and their main member that I had the interview with died of brain cancer, allegedly. So I wanted to do a follow-up interview with them to clarify some things, because they made some pretty like ballsy statements, but I wasn't able to get that second interview. So I don't know. It's a strange situation. I've been thinking about doing a video on just that drama in of itself, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I've got so many half truths and things just aren't really fleshed out. But it was an interesting interview. They claimed to have worked for like Western intelligence agencies, which possibility. Yeah, and they're still operating just under different members. So yeah, interesting one.
Since you're talking about your videos, can we talk about the Gemma story?
Oh yeah, hold up. Let me just close the window because it keeps on making noises.
All right. Slam Ham
Is this
eagerly...
the French dude?
Yes. Just 1 second. This guy says he's waiting on the Hackelt. Yeah, I hope to get them back in stock soonish. We'll see. All right, let's start with the Gemma story, because I think it's super interesting.
So this was a video that I did. Well, my most recent video. It was about this guy from France who wanted to. Well, the problem that he had was his kids wouldn't stop using their phones at night, and instead of buying a deodorant, which you shouldn't even do for that purpose, mind you, he decided to buy an actual, multi-band jammer to stop his kids from using their phones at night. And he ended up taking out the Wi-Fi and cellular connections to his entire neighborhood, which could land him years in prison, well, 6 months in prison apparently, and like a 30,000 euro fine. So I don't know. It's one of those strange stories that you don't know if the guy is just I don't know, kind of ignorant, or maybe he thought he wouldn't get caught. I imagine he used it only between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m. in the morning, so maybe he thought he would just kind of get away with it. But evidently he did not, and he got caught. So an interesting tale.
Do you think he knew that he was jamming the entire neighborhood?
I did allude to the fact in the video that you kind of hope people have common sense, but I don't know. Upon reflection, I feel like it was something he bought in a whim, like how to get the kids from stopping using their phones, and he just bought that. And in his defense, I went on a lot of these websites that sell jammers, and they claim to only have a range of like 20 meters or 50 meters or something like that. But generally, jammers affect a much wider area than you think they do. So yeah, I don't know. I'd give him like leniency, I think, and let him go. But I don't know what's going to happen to him.
I wonder how many people just buy these jammers, use them, and no one really notices. If they're smaller and they maybe like disrupt the signal in the building, but not in the neighboring buildings, then maybe the neighbors would just assume that the signal is bad here.
Well, I've heard of instances where people will use them on a bus, so to stop people
Okay.
from using their mobile phone, which
Mhm.
fair enough, I suppose. However, people usually get caught if they use them again and again and again on the same bus routes on the same certain days. So, would you get away with it on the one occasion? Probably, but the fines are severe, so I wouldn't chance it personally.
Yeah, I watched a talk. I think it's 2 years old at this point. It's in German, about why cellular connection is bad and misunderstood often. When you look on your phone and you have these bars, right? And you maybe
Yeah.
have like 2 or 3 bars, and you think, okay, connection should be good, but you like take a call or you open a website and it just doesn't load. It's because of the uplink. Is it the uplink? Like the tower can send to your phone, no problem, because the tower has a lot of power, but your phone isn't powerful enough to reach the tower.
Mm,
So yeah, the talk was about that, but it was a technician working at this yeah uh, company, and he also talked about how they track down jamming devices. So basically, as soon as someone well, I guess multiple people have to complain before they send a technician to check it out. But if there's a complaint that looks like someone is using a jammer, then they will be out ASAP. And they are like driving around with directional antennas, looking for where it's coming from, and then they're gonna ask you to like they will ask you to come in. Most often they find that like an old TV antenna or something is connected to power somehow and creating interference. But basically, yeah, if you don't like let them in and check out the situation, they will come back with the police. So yeah, I guess if you're jamming the phone network, you will get into trouble very, very, very fast.
yeah. Another thing with the like the bars on the mobile phone is that they all have their algorithms to determine how many bars to show you. So that doesn't necessarily correspond to the actual signal. Um, like if you were to put your phone in a Faraday cage, it would take 30 seconds or something for those bars to go down. So especially when you're on a train, that's so annoying. But okay.
Yeah, I think in a talk he also said that the sensitivity of these bars is like weird. It doesn't reflect the reality at all. Like you basically you always have 2 bars. It's borderline impossible to get 1 bar.
You
Though
will.
I'm not sure which generation of. I think he was talking about 2G there, so
Mm.
doesn't apply to the other technologies.
Yeah, there's a good video on how jammers are found. I think there's a video by IEEE that I came across on it. And yeah, they have directional antennas and they go around. And I think in the video, the thing that was causing the problem was like a damaged uh, TV line, like you say. So that's usually
Hmm.
the problem. I would imagine of all cases, like having a jammer is quite rare, probably. It's probably usually
Hopefully.
something benign.
Yeah, so since someone asked in the comments how much time in prison he got away with 450 euro fine, if I remember correctly.
Well, okay, so after I put the video out, I went back and reread that, and some people in the comments who like could speak French said that that was just like the initial like fine, the
Mhm.
450 euros. So it's still going through the legal system apparently.
So there's basically an open investigation or like
Yeah,
a process.
yeah,
Maybe we get a part two. That would be nice.
maybe.
Or not. I don't know if it will be nice.
Depends how bad it is, I
Yeah.
guess. But I shared the video link on the YouTube community thingy. I don't know to what extent that helps, but we shall find out.
YouTube community thingy.
You know when you
Oh,
post?
you made a community post on your channel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any plans to do stuff with SDR radios or the Hack RF one?
Do you have one? And the Hacker F1?
No. I had one of those SDR thingies that I played with a few years back, but I never really got into it that much.
The thing is, I don't know what to do with it.
It well, there are a couple frequencies that are reserved to what for like hobbyist radio and stuff like that. But I don't know, it's like it's a niche within a niche, right? So if you know someone who's into it, it might get you into it. But I like the whole bad USB thing.
Do you think bad USBs are a niche?
I mean, yeah, you don't think?
Yeah, but like not the same as like the SDR community. Or is it? Or is I? Am I wrong?
I don't know. Like if we went on Google Trends and put SDR next to bad USB,
I mean, like there's a
I'm not
lot you
looking
can
it
do
up.
with SDRs,
Huh?
but I guess you can also do a lot with bad USBs. I mean, there's probably tons of people just working on writing different scripts.
Yeah. Well, judging from Google Trends, like SDR is just significantly more. As in, bad
We should
USB.
change that.
We should.
Oh, by the way,
Oh. Oh.
I can tease something if
Ooh.
I figure out how to change my camera.
Oh, I love a good tease.
Where is it? Tabletop. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if I showed this to you, Jhonti, but I made a thing a while back. Look how cute it is.
Oh.
I don't want to open it up and and disclose everything already, but it's a bad USB.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
Yeah, and it has a little switch here.
Oh,
Yeah,
I could guess.
that's pretty much the entire
Does it have
thing.
something to do with one of those NRFs?
Uh,
No.
Not yet,
No. Okay.
but yeah, I'm also looking into that. So, yeah, um, that was the wrong camera. This is the correct one.
Was that the tease? We need more of a tease.
Check.
You showed us a USB stick.
Yeah, I want to work on bad USBs. I want to make bad USBs. I know you are working on products. I don't know how much more I can say, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah. Yeah, we can show you more, I guess, in future live streams, hopefully. The thing is, I haven't worked on this project in, I don't know, 6 months, just because I focused entirely on the course. But the hardware is basically ready. I just have to mess around with the software a little bit, and then I have a new product. But the other problem is the shortages. Everything is disrupted, so I don't even know how, like, if I can make this even at this time.
I mean, does it have? I think I might have an idea. Does it have something to do with Wi-Fi?
This one, not. But no, I made this. Oh man, I can't tell you so much without basically
Tell us what
disclosing the
chips in it.
entire thing.
I mean, that's not spoiling it, I suppose.
Currently, there's a SAMD in it,
Mm.
but I might change that
Oh,
to
a an RP1 or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
That yeah.
I'm also looking into the NRF and the new ESPs as well. Maybe I can make a bunch of different iterations on this. I don't know yet. I don't know. But I just want to show you because it's like the physical appearance of it is, I don't know. I really like it. It's just so cute.
It's a nice size. It's like the standard USB stick size you'd expect from, like, I don't know, 2011, but in a good way, in that it looks like a USB.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, someone
Yeah.
says rip getting a SAMD. Indeed, SAMDs are
Yeah.
out everywhere.
Yeah, I think I have a couple of them lying around in a box, but I'm not
Gold
sure if
dust.
that will be enough.
Treasure them. Because I
So
don't
don't
think
invest in gold. Invest in
SAMDs.
or just any like silicon-based electronics.
Oh, yeah, no. I got really excited then. I was on Octopart looking for SAMDs, but I mistaked the prices for how many they had in stock.
Oh,
So,
and how many?
are in stock?
Yeah,
0. Yeah, no, fuck all.
But yeah, no. I mean, what I want to say is I made the course. Currently, we are selling them with DigiSparks. Oh, I can show the DigiSparks as well. So I didn't just I put heat shrink tubing around the DigiSparks, which is a lot nicer if you like handle them constantly. And you get a little card that will give there's a unique number to each one. I made sure that each one is tested and flashed with the Blink example, so you can plug it in without fearing that it will do some bad stuff because it's a bad USB.
Unless you have epilepsy,
yeah,
then you're fucked.
but it's blinking very slowly.
Oh, okay. Unless you have really bad epilepsy, then you're screwed.
And you also get a sticker. Do I have stickers here? Oh yeah, here it is in the packaging. I also got this really nice paper packaging.
Almost thought it was a playing card there for a second.
Playing card?
Oh, I just thought of a great idea. You could do Top Trumps, but Space Hunt edition. Like just different Space Hunts, you know.
I have various iterations of my logo. I guess that could work. Oh, you want to see? Should I tease this?
Tease it.
Man, Jhonti, you have to.
All right, I'll stop you if you're going too far.
Should I or shouldn't I? I don't know if I should do it today or in the next live stream.
What is it?
Because we got it. I made a website. If you bought the course, if you bought the course, this will be part of the course. I made a tool. That's also why the course took me so long to do. I built an entire web tool that goes along with it, and I haven't like announced that yet. So, Jhonti, what's your marketing advice here?
On the tool?
Yeah, should I?
I'd say just.
How many people are watching? 24 people. Yeah, come on, let's go.
Do it. I mean, by the next stream, we're gonna have a different 27 people. So, just put
and then I can show it again. You mean?
It deserves. Yeah. Exactly. It deserves exposure because it is really useful.
All right. I'm setting up the screen share right now. Here it is.
Oh, that's cool.
So, it's duckify.hoon.me.
That's what we're calling it.
Duckify, yeah. And it's a converter tool for the DigiSpark. So on the left, you put in your bad USB script. So I don't know, string hello world. And you can select the operating system, so Windows or Mac, and then select the keyboard. Oh man, I'm on Windows, so the flags are not getting rendered. That's disappointing. I have to fix that. I don't know why Windows is doing this. All right, but doesn't matter. You can select from a ton of keyboard layouts here, as you can see, and you can even select them for macOS. So just select something, I don't know, Norwegian layout for Mac, like let's go. And then you click convert, and it gives you a Arduino sketch that you can use. And the nice thing is, oh, I made a typo here. Sorry. Now it's correct. And yeah, you can now download this or copy it and paste it into Arduino and flash your DigiSpark with this. And yeah, it's converted the bad USB script into code, and it makes sure that it is compatible with the keyboard layout.
But you're
Yeah.
missing the main feature of this
What?
website. The dark mode switch on the top right.
There
we
you
go.
Oops. What?
Oh.
What did I do? Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, and there's also documentation here. So if you want to check that out, there's a getting started guide with the DigiSpark, how to set it up in Arduino. I want to make a separate, like a full-on YouTube video on this and properly announce it. But if you are one of the 24 people watching, then I guess you're the lucky ones. Yeah.
I thought you were going to show a different website for a second.
For making the layouts.
No, the
Wait,
serial.
oh, the serial terminal. That's something I can definitely disclose.
I didn't even know about this one. Like, this one was news to me.
Didn't I show you?
I should interrogate you about it, about this website.
I think I told you about this, but yeah, maybe I didn't show it to you.
Okay, so let's have a look. Can you make the script boxes, the text boxes, like bigger?
Bigger? You mean here in the live stream?
No, because I've got it here on my laptop, but it only takes up like half of the page. Like that.
Oh, you mean in the height?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can fix that. Yeah. I should take notes.
Other than that, so when I download the script, then I just upload it and I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Does this okay, so say I've flashed it to my DigiSpark or my Arduino. What if I want to reprogram that? When I plug it in, it's just going to run again.
That's the nice thing about the DigiSpark. It has the 6-second bootloader mode. So, when you click upload in Arduino, then it will tell you when it's ready to plug in your DigiSpark, and then it flashes it. So you can't. It's not. Yeah, you can always reflash it. Just because when you plug it in, it will always wait for 6 seconds, or I don't know if it's 6 seconds, but something like that, to accept new firmware, and then it will run the code. I think you can remove that if you want. Somehow that's possible, but then you basically are unable to ever reflash the DigiSpark.
What about on an Arduino? I guess you're kind of screwed.
There is a Arduino mode here, but there's a reason why I haven't documented it yet. Because yeah, there you have this problem. I'm thinking of maybe adding a extra option here to declare a specific pin. You can say and yeah, you can say if this pin is connected to ground, then don't run the script or something like that. So you have a kill switch to reprogram it, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, it's been such a long time since I've done like tutorial videos. Oh,
Oh, you want to do a tutorial video on this?
I mean, I'm thinking about it just now, but like when I used to do only tutorial videos and I made a video about like news stuff, people got all annoyed. I'm thinking, if I do a tutorial video, will people get all annoyed?
What do you mean all annoyed? You mean like they don't like that you upload tutorials?
They're just really confused, and just, I don't know. I think I might give it a go. Yeah, why not?
So yeah, that's something I've been up to. And there's another project.
There is a strange little Easter egg I found on your site. Yeah, that's quite strange.
What is it?
Oh, hang on, wait.
Easter egg or bug?
Bug. Okay, it seems to be fixed. I don't know how I got it to do this, but
Don't break
all
my
the
tool.
text went black, and I couldn't see it in dark mode.
Oh, but it's okay now.
I toggled light mode, dark mode, and it fixed it. But
Okay, okay. I
I
guess
don't know.
that's a easy fix then. But yeah, can you
I'm on Mac,
reproduce it?
so it might be Mac's fault.
I don't know. I have tested this extensively on Mac. Yeah. But okay. The other thing I want to show you is my serial terminal. I don't know if you've seen this. I haven't made a video about that either. I'm not sure if I will because it's such a small project. Basically, if you have a deoffer, especially the version 3, it's serial based only. So, to start a text, to do scans and stuff, you have to be connected through serial. Basically, yeah, you have a terminal and you type your commands into that. And you can use the Arduino serial terminal or other terminal applications, but they are annoying to use or to install or get to work because there are so many options. And if you're a beginner, like if you haven't dealt with serial connections before, then that can be super confusing. So I made this tool where you can have a serial terminal on the web in your browser. So it's pretty self-explanatory. You click connect, you select the serial port. I have a deoffer connected here, and then you have a terminal and you can go do stuff. For example, draw a chicken. Yeah, there's even a history of the commands you entered. You can clean it, and there are settings. For example, you can enable timestamps, and then it will tell you the time. Yeah.
So, which OSs does this work on?
Any OS, but only in certain browsers. Oh, dang it. It's not visible here. It runs on Chrome, Microsoft Edge, and sometimes Opera, but not. I don't know what's up with Opera, but I had people complain that it doesn't work there. But yeah, those are the 3 browsers it currently works on. It's not my fault. I can't make it compatible to more browsers because it's based on the Web Serial API. And for example, Firefox, so Mozilla, who makes Firefox, they refuse to implement this feature. It's a standardized feature, but they just don't implement it into their browser because of security concerns. Now, the community, including me, disagree with that. I mean, what security concern? You click connect and then you select the port. It's like connecting your camera. But they fear that this would be an easy way for, I guess, criminals to get access to your, I don't know,
ESP.
life supporting serial devices. Yeah, and brick them or something. Yeah. So Chrome is recommended. Oh, here it is. Oh man, no, this is not the thing. Okay, let me web serial. There it is. There's the table. Can't make it bigger. If I scroll in, if I zoom in, then it's just getting smaller. Okay, here you go. Not supported on mobile currently, but hopefully in the future.
And is it possible to flash a device through this at all?
Yes. Not on my website here. This is just a serial terminal, but I am working on a website where you can flash your ESPs with. There are already projects out there. There's like a tool from Adafruit. Is it this one? There it is. So I think I can test this here. Yeah. So you click connect here, then it does some things. Okay, I don't know what's doing. I don't know. But there's a web flasher tool. Tools for this already exist, but they are you have to know where to find them, and they're also not super user friendly. So I want to build my own. Yeah, but it's possible. It's really cool because it would make flashing the projects like the D offer significantly more easy.
Mm.
All right. I'm talking so much, Jhonti. Do you have stuff to share?
I was just looking in chat. I think someone's speaking German. I don't know if that says anything profound.
Let's see. There's so much going on in the chat. Win bloats. Use Linux. What was the reason for chicken with helmet story behind? Should I drop all the good stuff in the first stream? Let's go for it. Let's go for it.
I want to know. I don't think I know.
Oh, I think you know, but you just forgot.
Remind me.
So I thought this question would come up, so I brought my, I don't know, 2012 iPad.
God, ancient.
I hope it's charged. Okay, it's starting up. So I made a game years ago with a friend. Oh shit, the case just broke.
Oh God, I thought
Oh God.
that was the actual iPad.
It's so old that the plastic of the case just rip. Okay. If it started, I would show you the actual game because the Space Hoon is a Easter egg in that game. It's like a super simple game. I made it to learn about iOS programming, and so a friend of mine made all the graphics, and well, we knew this was a space game. You know, we have the assets and everything, but just for fun, he drew a chicken with the helmet on, and we thought it's super funny, so we included it. All right, this is the game. Oh wait, I think I can. Yeah, this looks better. So it's super simple. You just have to not get crushed by the asteroids.
And this was the original Space Sun. This is like
Yeah.
the original logo.
So you would actually usually you would have a astronaut, and that's it. And let me see if I can collect some coins. There. Okay, let me crash. So you collect those. You can collect those coins, and in the shop you can buy different skins for your astronaut. I'm surprised how well this still runs. And yeah, the Space Hoon is something that would appear with a chance of like 1 in 10,000 as like an asteroid.
Have you ever gotten it?
But you can also play as the Space Hoon. Yeah, there's sound. So to get the Space Hoon, you would tap the first astronaut 3 times, and then play, and now you are the Space Hoon.
Is this downloadable, or I'm guessing this is?
No, the thing is, you have to pay yearly for like $100 a year for keeping anything in the iOS App Store, and I didn't want to keep paying Apple. And I think they would have put it down anyway, just because it's so old and not made for their latest platforms.
Yeah, well, isn't there a new rule now that anything that hasn't been updated in 2 years just gets canned?
Yeah. You see, it's not perfect. The hitbox of the Space Hoon is actually the hitbox is made for the astronaut. If you place the Space Hoon, then you have a bigger hitbox. So yeah. But yeah, that's the story. Thanks for watching my TED Talk.
Yeah, no, it's really cool that you have like an actual little mascot. I wish I had a mascot.
You have the snake. Oh,
I don't have
you
I'm not too keen on the snake.
You don't like the snake.
Uh, I mean, you remember the original, what was it, Maltronics snake logo thing?
Yeah,
And
I still have that saved somewhere.
uh, I struggle to see how a snake logo could be done in a way that wasn't cringe or cartoonish or something without
Isn't
looking.
my logo cringe and cartoonish?
Yeah, but in a good way. Not in a bad way.
Hmm.
And I don't
Maybe,
know. I don't really like snakes as an animal. Don't tell them that. But I'm not a fan of snakes per se, just in general. So I wouldn't want my logo to be a snake. Like literally any other animal.
oh yeah, I see the comments now that people want me to talk German. Wow, there's a lot of German comments. I will just ignore them. What about this question? Have you ever planned for a collaborated project for the both of you? I guess we are already doing that, aren't we? With the Maldinos,
Yeah,
some at
the
least.
Maltwinos, the author, like most things, like I've done is a collab with Stefan. So
Yeah, I mean, you have a good what's the word, like supply chain, I guess, for making hardware, and I'm
mm.
good at writing software. So yeah, I make the firmware for I think all Maltronics products at the moment. Is there anything you
After the
sell?
keylogger was axed, I think it's pretty much everything.
Crazy.
Yeah, everything. So
Yeah, and maybe we can sell the online course with the Malduino
mhm,
soon-ish. We'll see. We'll see.
mm.
That would be cool.
And I have gone through the online course, and it's really extensive. And I was kind of overawed at the amount of content, like 4 hours, I think it is. 6 hours. Is it 4 hours of content?
4 hours. I'm just realizing that I did a really bad job selling my online course in this live stream because
Yeah, no, we got to
we
do a better
barely
job.
talked about it.
I mean, I think we're peaking out of views now, so it makes sense. But it's kind of difficult to comprehend what 4 hours of like condensed material looks like. But after seeing it, it's undoubtedly worth the 60 euros. I think it
Hmm.
is. Um, yeah, I mean, if you're interested in bad USBs, it is kind of everything you need to know. I'd say.
Yeah, so check out learnbadusb.com. If you want to know what is covered in this course, you can see the entire structure, everything that's in this course here. It's loading a bit slowly, but here you can actually see every individual lesson, how long it is. So yeah, I think you can make an image for yourself about how much content, how much value there is in here.
Oh, and
Yeah.
wait, go back to that screen there just to like give people an idea. So it shows you specifically how to use how to make a bad USB with DigiSpark, Arduino, the Wi-Fi Ducky, which is your incarnation. So that's another like DIY thing. Malduino, um, Raspberry Pi Pico. So it basically covers everything almost.
Hmm.
So if you have one of these things, then you know it's compatible with your hardware.
That's a good point. I guess I should talk about that for a minute. I tried to make. I remember we talked about this, and like I had to think about this for a long time, discussed it with several people about the fact that, yeah, what tool am I building this online course for? Because there are several bad USBs you can buy, and there are courses for, let's say, the Rubber Ducky from Hack 5. There are some online courses for the DigiSpark. Um, to be fair, I looked at those courses; they are trash. But I guess I'm biased now. Um, but I don't know. I don't like that because, for example, there are better tools available now than just the DigiSpark. I think the DigiSpark like peaked a couple of years ago. It's still a great tool. That's why we sell it. But I would say it's good if you don't want to spend a lot of money. If you like want to be serious about bad USBs, there are a lot better tools available now. And so I didn't like building a course for one specific product, not even like a Malduino, because I don't know what will happen to the Malduino in a couple of years. I want this course to still be relevant, to be useful for some people. So after thinking about it for a long time, I decided that I will teach. Here's the scripting chapter. You can see it. I will just teach bad USB script that is compatible to Duckiscript, and I will try to include or make the course work for every bad USB that supports that. And most do. Almost every bad USB does that. So the course really is independent from the product. And so I made an entire chapter for building your bad USB, and you can look at those tutorials and choose which one you want to build. I mean, obviously you can skip some of the tutorials if you already have one, but I think some people would like they really appreciate that there is this variety of tutorials, so you can choose, and you can even like skim through the tutorials just to see like, is this complicated to do? For example, like I would probably do that if I'm unsure about the development board I'm getting or the bad USB I'm building, then I could just look at the tutorials and then decide based on that. For example, the Raspberry Pi Pico is also a interesting choice, but every bad USB here, they all have their like pros and cons. So yeah.
So which scripts in particular do you focus on, like showing people how to make?
So I go through like the basics of scripting, how the syntax is, where you can find documentation, where you can find example scripts. I think that's the most important part, just like understanding how you write it and where you can find additional resources. Because as soon as you know that, people can just go start hacking and just try out and do stuff. But I did include a couple of showcases. There is simple script examples here where I show, I think, how you run a executable or how you open a website, how you download a file. Like, I can't remember exactly, but some like basic stuff that you can use to do all kinds of stuff. If you know how to run a software or how to download a file with a bad USB, you just have, you can use that script to download any file and then do anything you want. Just have to replace that link. But I also made 2 tutorials for specific attacks. So a reverse shell, I thought, is something a lot of people are interested in because it's like the thing you see in hacker movies. You can see it in what's the series called, the TV show?
Mr. Robot?
Mr. Robot, yeah.
How could you forget Mr. Robot?
I forgot the name for a second. There's this like famous 3-second reverse shell hack shown in the TV show. I made a video about that and also how to steal Wi-Fi passwords. The Wi-Fi passwords thing is super cool. It's super easy to do. It's super fast, and Windows has no protection against it, which I find ridiculous. For example, why does Windows allow anyone to just export and grab those Wi-Fi files? Why does Windows not encrypt them? For the reverse, getting the reverse shell is more tricky because you, the Windows Defender will block it most of the times. So you have to find ways around that. But for the Wi-Fi passwords, you can just snag them. Yeah, I might add more tutorials, more example scripts in the future. But those are the ones that are currently included.
So does anybody have any like questions about the course? Anything that's on people's minds that they want cleared up?
Let's see. I see more German comments.
All the Germans have arrived.
But if you have any questions, you can ask them now. Otherwise, learn badusb.com. There's a trailer. You've probably seen that. You can see the structure everything that's included in the course. You can watch a example lesson just to see how I made the lesson videos. What else? Oh, recommended, of course, the Malduino,
Of course.
of course. I actually use the Malduino W for the tutorials in my online course because it's so easy to use. It's perfect for like teaching because you can write the scripts and run them without having to plug in a micro SD card or something like that, or compiling the script and uploading it. So it makes it really easy, really good to showcase. There's an FAQ. Yeah. As I said, we sell. You can also get them with a DigiSpark if you need the hardware.
Do you ship those worldwide?
Yeah, and free shipping included. Yeah, I don't know if I will regret that, but currently we ship worldwide.
How much time did it take to create the Malduino? I mean, there's a few of them. If you mean the original one, like the Malduino Elite, I actually have a few videos on that, creating it using an Arduino and then adding the switches and then the SD card and then creating, sticking all that on a breadboard and then turning it into a PCB. So, just head over to like my very first few videos and you'll find that there.
I made a blog post, this week about the Malduinos, and I think I featured your video here.
Ooh,
this
there we
one.
are.
That's the one, right?
But the real question, Stefan, is: are you the next Elon Musk?
I hope not.
No.
The fuck, dude? Sorry, what's wrong with Elon Musk, dude?
What's what?
Elon Musk is weird. Why he bought Twitter for what? $44 billion?
Something like that.
Just like, why not? Freedom of speech.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's going to be.
Oh yeah, are you going to make a news? No, I guess not. It's not hacking related.
No, I mean I'm a bit late on that, even if I did. So with that attitude, yeah, I mean, whatever his name is.
Will you be the next Elon Musk, Jhonti?
Me? I doubt it. Sadly.
Well, with that attitude.
Yeah, making YouTube videos probably not, but hey ho, the future always surprises me.
Right.
You don't like what did you say? I can't see that because Elon Musk, did you say? Or is that cut off because of your logo?
What?
He doesn't like Elon Musk. Elon Musk is this Chinese guy.
He's just Elon Musk.
Who looks like Elon Musk, and he's hilarious. I'm still not convinced it's not a deep fake.
Wait, this is like a thing. Elon Musk a thing. So
Go on YouTube, just search Elon Musk.
On YouTube, okay.
Four videos down.
Whoops. This one? Chinese Elon Musk? What?
His English is really broken, which I think makes it better.
Holy. What?
Yeah. Is he not amazing?
This is weird. Yeah, I can hear it. I don't think you can hear it.
No, sadly not. But
yeah, go watch this video. It's funny.
Fantastic.
It's really funny.
Know of any overpowered deauthor antennas aside from the 10 dB directional one?
I have a giant grid antenna, but I wouldn't recommend it. Do you know any good Wi-Fi antennas?
Not really. There are powered ones you can get, right? That kind of amplify the signal. You can buy off AliExpress.
I don't know. Do they work? I have this thing. It's as big as it looks. It's like bigger than I can show on screen. But it's 2.4 gigahertz only. And yeah, you need an amplifier. This has so much, what's the word? resistance, impedance. I don't know what I'm talking about. But you need an amplifier if you want to hook this up to anything and have successfully good range. I guess if you are like in the middle of the like a field and there's nothing else, then it works great. But if you are in a busy area, then yeah. Thing is with amplifiers, they're basically illegal most of the time because they Wi-Fi devices by default will already use the maximum allowed of what's the word, like energy.
Yeah, but did we have one in C3? I can't remember. We did. No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Of course not. We would use that thing.
This was a long time ago. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I think we had something, but I'm not sure if it was even legit. Like,
Though we didn't, I don't think, have anything.
because it was one of those Yagi antennas that we use that you can get for like $10 on AliExpress, and they, I don't think they work.
I wouldn't trust them.
No.
I feel like if you open them up, you just find one of those small antennas just in a bigger housing, you know?
Mm-hmm. All right. Mine worked. Yeah, I mean, they work. It's just they are not what they promise to be. Usually. I could be wrong. I mean, it depends. You never know what you're getting when you buy stuff from AliExpress.
Usually good experiences from AliExpress, I find.
Most of the time.
It's hit and miss. The nice thing about AliExpress is if there's something you want to buy, chances are like 10,000 people have bought it before, so there'll be a lot of reviews. But the delivery time is a bit of a letdown. But you know,
Yeah.
you get what you pay for with like 3 cent shipping.
Shipping takes forever on Ali. Yep. I agree. Let's see if we got one more sale on the course.
Hey,
Nice.
more.
Oh, we need like this tipping overlay. When someone buys something, there's like a pop-up, like a special message or something.
Yes, that'd be cool.
That would be funny. I have no idea how to do that, but I'm pretty sure there's a expensive Shopify plugin to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Usually it works with when somebody sends a super chat or something.
Do I have super chats?
You do.
Okay, someone sent me money, so we see if it works. No, don't. You don't have to. You don't have to. But you can, of course. I will happily take the money. All right.
I just tried, but my credit card isn't linked, sadly.
you would have tested it. By the way, are we keeping this video as a video?
I mean, I'm happy to do that. We haven't said anything questionable, I don't think. Have we?
I have teased some projects.
You have. We haven't.
Not sure if it's a problem because
we haven't said anything cancelable. I don't think.
Yes, we've only sworn. What's the past tense of swearing? You don't know it either. Okay, fine. I'm good. I know English.
Swore.
We
Yeah,
only
swore
occasionally.
is like if you said you did something. So at least you recorded it. Well, okay, well, if we're gonna get cancelled, this
then this
emoticon face guy will screw us over. But yeah, no doubt someone will unearth this video in 10 years from now and find something awful we said and
holy shit, someone gave me money.
Hey,
here you go. Super chat, 99 cents. Thank you, Nemesis. Well, that's disturbing that my Nemesis sends me money. But thank you anyway. I love the high quality profile picture as well.
You should.
It's a hand drawn thing.
Have like a tier of super chats. So like if someone sends like above €2, you like do a little dance or something, and then above €5, you do something else. You know.
I won't dance, but I can show some stupid chicken animations, I guess. I mean, those
That
are
looks
boring, but I just have to make one that's funny, I
Please
guess.
tell me that's your screensaver.
I mean, who uses screensavers?
True, true. As I was saying that, I was thinking my screen just goes black. But yeah.
Hoonbot would be mad. That's an insider. Oh, Jhonti, you have joined my Discord. Have you guys joined my Discord server yet?
I have.
You have, but other people not. I should
Chill it.
I need to make a caption. Join my Discord. And now I have to figure out the link. I think spacehoon.com/discord. Let's see if that works. Yeah. All right. So I have a Discord server, and we have the Hoonbot there, which is used to verify new people joining. So they agree to our rules, and I have to say, I didn't program this bot. Mr. Bomlon here did it. And the thing is, he included like a swear filter, and it's very sensitive.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Shall I test it?
Go ahead. You really don't have to say anything super bad to trigger it. It's becoming a meme at this point, to be honest. Yeah, I see you are successfully doing it.
Everybody's going to be really confused. Why is Seytonic?
And I love that you immediately found more words that are not filtered. Yeah, we have to fix that. Dude! Okay, if you want to see what Jhonti is up to, you have to join the Discord server. Here's the link again. Yeah, and now it's getting deleted. So if you're not on the server yet, then you just missed it. Yep, it's gone. Sorry.
Nothing happened here.
I didn't delete it.
Move on.
So basically, Jhonti put in a lot of swear words, and now
Rude
he's
words. I've been
now
very
the
naughty.
mods are having fun.
Wait, so what's going to happen to me now? Now that I've been
Nothing.
very naughty, do I deserve
Nothing.
punishing?
No, it's just the bot tells you to be family friendly.
Family friendly. I mean, it's a very cool bot. It's got a nice logo.
Yeah, we needed a bot to verify new people, and you can use existing Discord bots, but the thing is, they're not under your control. They might just be offline, and then who's gonna let new people into your server? They can't if the Discord bot is offline. And I think we used Me6 in the beginning, which is like super popular bot, and it would just randomly be not available. And even if it's just for like an hour, then people joining within that hour wouldn't be able to verify themselves, and that just sucks. So we made our own. All right. By the way, we are over 1 hour. So
we are. So is there anything else people want to know? Where are you from? I'm from London, assuming you were talking to me. But Stefan,
I'm from space.
Space. There you go. You've got your answer.
Yeah, it's in the name, dudes. Come on.
Fair.
Yeah.
Why would you even do the verification thing if you can easily bypass it?
I mean, what do you mean bypass it? You click the thing and then you're in.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even read. I just kind of assumed what the rules were.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not so much about keeping people in or out. It's more about putting in an extra step so people confirm the rules that we have put in place. That's all. bots can add reactions. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, dude. So I see people are active. Oh yeah, you can talk to the Hoon bot as well. The thing is, it would just say most of the time. If you say it's a good bot, then it would smile. It's self-conscious. Yeah, it can reply to like 3 messages.
Isn't there some like some like um AI you can stick in there to make it actually kind of respond, kind of
Yeah.
API to an AI voice like text thing?
All right. Look, if we're gonna make these live streams regularly and this becomes a meme,
Then you'll do
yeah,
it.
I will do it. I will do it.
Okay, okay.
It's not hard to do that. Like you can just I guess I've never done it, but I would guess you just search for a library to do this like text generation, whatever language parsing thing that all the voice assistants use as well, and generate reactions using APIs. I don't know. Something is available. Just slap that in there, and then people can talk to the bot.
I look forward to that. What is some of your proudest accomplishments?
Dude, that's a deep question, bro.
Yeah.
Let's get back to you on that one in the next
Me?
stream. No, I don't know. I don't have a immediate answer to you.
Uh, Not really. Deepest. Your proudest, sorry, proudest accomplishments. Um, I feel like there's something people ask you when you're like 80 or something. I don't know. I
You're
made a
just too
risotto
young.
all by myself earlier today, so I was pretty
And
proud
you're
of that.
very proud.
Yeah. Do you know how much you have to stir those things? It's a fucking nightmare. But it was tasty, and now it's gone. So
All right. Yeah. I guess we would wrap it up now.
wait, hold up. But Mosey has a very important question. Are we in
Oh,
college? I like how all the questions come in as we're meant to be wrapping up.
it's like if you run a store and 5 minutes before it closes, everyone comes in. That's
Mm.
the same thing happening here.
Are we in
Um,
college? If by that you mean university, no, but Stefan is.
yeah. If everything goes to plan, I am done in a year. I graduate in a year. Yeah. What is this? My brain is still struggling to acknowledge that Seytonic and Seytonic are the same person. So
I get that a lot whenever I stream because I rarely stream.
I haven't received a comment like that ever, I think.
I mean, you're in your videos, no?
But only since I started the company. I
Mm.
think the announcement video that I have a company now is the first one where I showed my face, if I remember correctly. So all the videos on my channel before that didn't include me, like my
Mm.
face, I guess.
As a college dropout, well, that's a question for me. As a college dropout, do you feel pressure to succeed? Um, I mean, would you not feel pressure to succeed anyway? Like, I don't know. I feel like my friends who completed college and I sense more pressure from them. Maybe it's just because I am seeing like some level of success, and success by that I mean like I can pay my bills. I don't know. I know that I see as some level of success anyway. So, do I feel pressure? Pressure insofar that I have rent to pay, sure, but I think I put more pressure on myself than other people put on me. So,
I think what he means is like society puts pressure on you that you should, go study. then get a job. And when you
Mm,
drop out, you're a loser, which
yeah.
is a stupid concept.
I mean, you're a loser unless it works out. Then you're
Yeah.
a genius.
Then
Then you're a
yeah, then
genius.
you're a genius. Then of course you had to drop out of college.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like when you drop out, people expect you to either become like the next Mark Zuckerberg or the next like homeless guy. So,
There isn't much in between, you mean?
hmm?
There isn't much in between.
You know that there, there
It's,
there really isn't, at least in people's minds, because obviously
yeah.
everything is the in between. But yeah, I don't know. I don't feel pressure from other people. It's more so pressure from myself. So yeah, just
Look,
going with
look, this guy publicly confessed that he stole a video from you. How do you
it.
feel about that?
Say Seytonic, very fond of videos. I stolen an idea from your video about Chinese Russian. I made an article. Ah, that's cool. I mean, yeah,
Oh, he made an
I
article.
have no
Okay,
problem
so
with
he
that.
didn't steal the
If
video.
anything,
Okay,
that's like,
it's good.
yeah, that's
Is it good
blasphemy.
that it's Russian now? Is that
Um,
I
I don't know.
don't know how
Uh,
I should feel about that. It's
I don't
weird.
have anything against Russians.
No, I
It's more
guess you
against like Putin, I
yeah.
guess. Like the ordinary Russians who are like having companies pull out. That's kind of unfortunate for them. But that's more like of a pressure on Putin thing.
Do you ship to Russia
I couldn't even if I wanted to. So no, I don't. None
because
of
of
all,
the
all the
sanctions?
shippers I use are now not shipping to Russia.
Okay.
And yeah, I feel like I might even be like violating a sanction or something. So I can't even ship to Ukraine. So Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus are now just like
Mhm.
gone.
Yeah, I thought so. And I mean, I closed the store last year and didn't really touch the settings. But for setting up the sales now from the course, since we are also selling it with the DigiSpark, we are shipping stuff. And I didn't even like bother to look into the sanctions. I just knew even if we technically could ship to Russia or Ukraine, I don't think it would be successful or a good idea. And
Yeah,
yeah.
get you cancelled.
I mean, not canceled. I'm more worried that uh, shipments just get lost, get returned, or yeah. I mean, I don't know how a shipment to Ukraine would work at the moment.
I guess it
Maybe to
wouldn't,
some
would it?
places, but
Yeah. I mean, I suppose when it comes to plagiarism, the only thing that annoys me, or it doesn't really annoy me because when they do it, they only get a few views. But people who just rip videos like and just upload them, because YouTube will actually notify you if someone re-uploads your video or even just a segment of it. So it's quite easy to go in and just like tell them in the comments to delete it, and they usually will. But that's the only thing that's kind of scummy, I guess. But either way, it's always some channel that's got like 2 subscribers. So I don't really care.
yeah, look, he's sorry for the plagiarism. You don't
Oh,
have to be. You don't have to be.
don't worry, you get a pass. As a college dropout, I didn't have a list of things to do every day, and I find myself yes, find yourself watching Netflix all the time. This is a big problem. This is a big problem. I don't necessarily like procrastinate in that way anymore. If I'm procrastinating, it's on doing unproductive, productive things, like things I don't really need to do, or doing things I need to do badly or slowly. Do I have it? Hold up, your comment is disappearing. Let me just go back here and scroll down. Do you have any tips to become more productive? Um, I think finding motivating factors is a really important thing. So, like, I have friends who are college dropouts, but like their parents pay their rent and their bills, and I think for them, like they may not agree, but I think they're lacking the motivating factor of if they don't do X, then they will, not be able to pay their rent. Whereas for me, like if I don't work, then I can't pay my rent. So, that's a big motivating factor. And you can find other motivating factors. Um, there's a good book called Atomic Habits, which is about the fact that you can't really control your willpower, your motivation, and so on, but you can control your environment. and create an environment to foster good habits. So that's a really good book. I recommend that book. And yeah, I mean, this might not be recommended by lots of people, but I'm just really hard on myself when I do procrastinate. So yeah, it's easier not to procrastinate when you have something going, because if I do procrastinate and I don't do stuff, then like I get no views. And
Yeah.
statistics just go down, especially on YouTube. Like if you don't upload in a week or something, then your stats will go down so low that when you do upload again, you won't get nearly as many views. So yeah, that's a big, like, I don't know, fire under my feet. But motivating factors, I think, are the big thing. And yeah, be
I
hard on
think it's
yourself.
a difficult question, and there isn't really a good answer. You just have to. That's a stupid answer as well. Figuring out for yourself, but it's at least true to that extent that everyone, yeah, everyone has their own way to be productive. There are the good thing is there are tons of like tutorials, articles. There's just tons of stuff about that online.
Most of them are bullshit, though, I find,
Yeah.
sadly. You really got to figure out what works for you. Like for me, waking up at 6 a.m. and just getting a bunch of work done, like as soon as I wake up, worked great. Um, but getting into good habits, like just sleeping at the same times, eating at the same times, I know it's such a big topic, but what you have to do is, I think the underlying thing is just keep trying to be productive. And if something doesn't work, if like one method doesn't work, like try a different method and keep on going until you are productive. Because it's easy to try something, not be productive, and then 2 weeks go by and you're like, fuck, you know. So you gotta keep at it. And yeah.
We have a couple more interesting questions here.
Hmm.
For example, why did you drop out of college, Jhonti?
Why? Where's that one? Oh, reasons for. Oh, um because I launched the Maltronic store in the summer after the first year of university, and it made money. So I was like, if it's making money and it can pay my rent, then what's the point of being in university? And I wasn't really going to the lectures for some modules. It felt a bit boring. So I
Oh,
just
dude,
figured,
I learned in the last, I don't know, year or two, especially with COVID, I don't learn anything in the lectures, really. I mean, it's useful to hear like some of the words, build a little bit of context, but they don't work for me. And so I would just study for the test. But if I do that, then why even go watch the lectures at all? And I save a bunch of time. But the good
mm,
thing is, I guess I would have done the same if I were in your situation. But my situation is different because studying in Germany is free. There is a tiny semester cost you have to pay. That's it. I think you had to pay what, like 8K a year?
nine
10K?
thousand £250.
Dang.
Plus, they loan you money so you can like afford to live. They loaned me like 4 or 5 grand a year for living expenses. So you have to pay that. So the effective cost is like what, 13 grand a year. Plus, on top of that, you've got interest on that loan. So yeah.
Yeah, I like if I was in that situation and uni isn't really fun and you're making money in other ways, then yeah, what's the reason? Good thing
Mm.
is here it's free, so it doesn't really matter if I take longer or not. Yeah.
Yeah. Um yeah, I don't know. I think getting a good foundation in computer science is really valuable though. So um
Yeah, would you
yeah.
say you regret starting to study?
Starting to study.
Yeah, starting to go to university.
Oh no, definitely not. Because then I wouldn't have moved out of like home. So that was a great idea. Because yeah, now I have like space and to do my own stuff. So And I think moving out of home is like the number one thing to do to like maximize your growth, probably. So
Yeah, I would
yeah,
say the same
figure
thing.
everything out.
Like like studying is in most cases not a bad idea. I mean, like going to university, and then if it's not for you, then you can drop out. Now I know like some Americans will watch this and think like, are you kidding me? Because they have to pay what some colleges ask for like $80,000 a year.
Mm.
So for them, it's not an easy decision. If they go for it, I guess they have to finish it. But yeah, um,
I would
here.
move out of parents' house, but Toronto,
Oops.
my housing. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, I lived in London, so you can imagine like the housing prices in London are just ridiculous. So now I live in Southampton, which is like 100 miles ish from London. So I know you could always move out, but just move out to like a less, um, you
Yeah.
know, a cheaper area, which is
Um,
something you kind of have to do, especially in London. Like the rents are so ridiculous. It is crazy.
I moved to a different area to visit a university not close to my parents because it's a lot more, I guess, relaxed living here. It's cheap, it's affordable, and I can basically walk everywhere. Yeah,
Mm.
I guess if you live in a big city, that's always a problem, and then yeah, it's not really worth moving out. If you live in that city with your parents and you go to the university in that city, it's difficult, I guess.
Yeah. Um, I noticed as the same guy that asked this asked someone about procrastination, and yeah, I don't know. I think it's easy to procrastinate if you're at home with your parents and you've dropped out of college, because there are things to distract you. But if you force yourself to just leave, then that's a big motivating factor. Because then you got like rent and bills and stuff. So it'll be difficult, but you know. How did you adapt to the new lifestyle after moving away from family and friends? I mean, I still have friends in the area, but well, I suppose well, when I moved to Southampton from London, I didn't have friends until like the first week of uni, I guess. But yeah, but then I did. So, um, but the adapting was quite easy. But um, yeah, I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on that? Because I when I moved to uni, I made new friends.
Yeah, you meet new people there, and then I don't know, things just happen, I guess.
Mm,
I don't know, I didn't had a big adjustment. No, it wasn't really. I mean, I guess there's an adjustment phase, but it's not. I don't know. I didn't perceive it as something difficult or yeah, anything like that.
mm.
So here, this guy says we should start a podcast. To which I want to reply, what do you think this is? This is
Podcast.
if we do this regularly, then this is a podcast.
Mm.
It's just a live podcast in video form. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Um. Anyway, I guess we well an hour 40. So
Yeah, but we did
mm,
start later because you had to go get your water for like 10 minutes.
no.
I'm
I mean that's what it
exaggerating.
says in the top left.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I started at the exact time and then I started the stream
Mm.
at 8 p.m., but we didn't actually start until like 10 minutes later or 6, 7 minutes later. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I guess we should wrap this up, right?
Unless anyone has last minute questions, any burning questions.
Any deep philosophical questions that we could talk about for another 30 minutes?
Yeah, you've got like 30 seconds.
Apparently, there's someone here that lives in the same town as I. I guess if you buy stuff from us, then You can collect it locally to save the shipping. How do I change the time into what? Military time? I don't
I think he
know.
means on the Overwatch.
Oh, I don't think you can.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
a bit of it's the actual watch feature is a bit pointless.
it, I don't. I don't know why people asked for this feature.
You know, I've had people message me when I used to sell the Overwatch, and they were confused why it wouldn't keep its time.
It's not a watch. Yeah.
In
All right,
fairness, I
come
suppose it could have
on,
made that
come on.
more
I'm getting.
obvious.
I'm getting tired. Um, love your voice cracks. Yeah. I don't know about you, but I do have
Is
them
that
a lot.
is that me
I don't know.
or Stefan? Cat Zen. It's probably me.
All right. So another stream in 2 weeks, same time.
Yeah, call it a day. So I guess the next stream probably the
I guess we will announce it a bit earlier than today.
yeah, we'll figure out. Okie dokie. Well, that was the stream. We don't have a jingle yet, do we?
No. How do we end a stream? How does
With
that
the
work?
jingle.
I don't have a jingle. I have
We
videos here
can't
that I
end the
can
stream,
play,
can
but
we?
most of them are countdowns.
Um, could count down to the end of the stream.
I have this one. Wait, watch this.
Go. Okay, that's pretty good. You should use that one.
Okay, so we just
Okay.
leave and I click on that and then it's over.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
So I suppose thank you for coming, everyone, and
Yeah,
stay tuned for the next episode, the next installment in this riveting series of podcasts, which will arrive in a couple of weeks. So whether that's the Friday or the weekend or the Monday, we'll let you
figure it
know.
out.
We shall figure it out. And this is maybe, probably, perhaps, who knows, the first of many.
Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see.
Yep.
If you have suggestions on how we name this format, please leave it down below. And yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
Learnbadusb.com.
Oh yeah. Where is it? Where is it?
Get it. Wait.
Here it is. Learn.usb.com. All right. Thanks everyone for watching. I don't know what to say at the end of a live stream, so goodbye.
Goodbye.